I cannot believe how many of you there are now. If you had told me 2 years ago when I started this channel that I would have reached 1,000 subscribers with nearly 120-ish Discord members, I probably would have laughed at you, because I genuinely believe my career on YouTube was dead in the water. I've been a content creator for over 10 years now, with very little to show for it except for the memories of the little communities that I made that fizzled out rather quickly. And in just 3 months, I went from barely over 100 to now there are over 1,000 of you. That's crazy. And from over 10 of you to over 100 of you in the Discord. It just blows my mind. Mind. Anyway, moving on. This may seem like a small achievement to some of you, but my original channel started over 10 years ago, and I was grinding hard at it for longer than I have been on this one, and I barely made over 650 subscribers in that time period. Sure, 1,000 subscribers is a small channel in comparison to creators that are vastly larger than me, but the way I see it, I'm at the center of a stage, and there's 1,000 people in the stands. I'm not seeing just the number. I'm trying to see the people behind that number, and I cannot express how extremely grateful I am to every single one of you who are here. And this is not just an achievement for me alone. Oh, no. This is an achievement for those in my faction as well. So this thank you isn't just from me. It's from all of us. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for 1,000 subscribers.
Thank you for 1,000
For
subscribers.
1,000 subs.
Now, we're going to listen to what my faction members have to say about what the DIU means to them. What does the DIU mean to you? Real Fufu Boy says, all divers, no matter what, can come together and have fun. Deuce, the yogurt addict, says, the DIU to me represents a one-of-a-kind group of individuals who never give up in the line of duty nor judge others on how old you are or even race, whether it's on call or no call, or on duty or whether you're only 14 or 25, we're all here for the same purpose. The DIU gave us all a place we can have fun and call home, and I'm happy to be a part of it. High Inquisitor Termi says, the DIU is a community, brotherhood, and unity under the flag of Super Earth. A community filled with great people, even outside of Helldivers, and will be the best damn Helldivers collective to come. I've been proud to serve in the DIU and will continue that duty as long as this community stands. Long live the DIU. Lilith, the small cat mascot, says, the DIU, to me, represents a tactical and strategic planning with great teamwork. Without it, every mission and operation will fail without one or the other. We must not forget how much we trust, depend, and respect our brother and sisters in arms, because at the end of the day, we are fighting for the same thing. Skekmak says, to me, the DIU is a step in the right direction for community play and general togetherness in the face of toxicity and pessimism. It shows that we as a community can and will stand tall and not be ragdolled by toxic players, but instead by automaton factory striders. Maverick, the DIU, for me, is a good way to meet like-minded divers, meet new friends, build new bonds over a game that millions are passionate about. It's a faction that brings two people together while in the chaos of the galactic war. I am proud to be in this server and wear the cape on my dives. For liberty, democracy, for Super Earth. Necron Gallows, the server engineer, states, what does it mean to me? To me, the DIU is a brotherhood of men, women, and all in between brought together to accomplish any goal we set for ourselves. We started small, from 7 divers to 30, then to 50, and now over 100. 100 souls brought together and bound to each other through friendship and duty, not just because of a storyline, but because of our stories that we have made together. And we will keep growing, more stories to be made, more future friends to join our faction, our brotherhood. Every further step we take, this place becomes a home for those without, a duty for those within, and a promise for all those regardless of who we are. That is why I love the DIU. It's my brotherhood, my family, and it doesn't matter if there's 7 of us or 100 of us. Wysant Liver says, the DIU to me is a family, A group of ragtag, hard-fighting people who don't just fight for Super Earth, but for each other. We lead by example, and we push forward no matter the cost. This is a group of absolutely amazing people who have earned the right to wear the colors of the DIU through their own trials and tribulations. Regardless of how many there is left, there will always be someone to carry on the values and the love that we have for the group as a whole. Till Valhalla, fellow divers, for Super Earth. Not Yet Dead Diver says, the DIU to me is meet with like-minded or different-minded helldivers and that have fun. Even though it might be unintentional to kill each other, it is still fun to find out and talk to other people from different parts of the world. People/helldivers that come together to fight for one goal or multiple and fight for Super Earth. But it all comes from one thing that all of us joined the DIU for, the fun of it, and to meet others and do fun things, and for democracy. John Stealth Diver. The DIU is more than friends or squad mates, but a family, filled with none but the best. No matter the type of diver, we all stand together and fight as equals. The DIU has been so welcoming to me and all the other newbies I've seen join since. I am glad to have been here decently early and to have been able to watch this place grow with the amazing supervision of our wonderful and founding forcers and High Inquisitors. And I know I'm not the most active member, but I feel like a real member of the community here. Thus, to me, the DIU is a home. Rayo. To be honest, I probably wouldn't even be playing Helldivers right now. I just found it so boring until I joined the server, and now that the motivation to play is coming back, it is so awesome to see so many fresh faces. The people here are truly awesome, and it is all because of one video, which to be fair, I wanted to be in vids and that's why I joined, but I really changed to hanging out with these people. Thanks boss for making this possible. I truly appreciate the new way to waste my time. Long story short, it is awesome, and I can't wait for more to join. High Enforcer Killco. The DIU, to me, is a group of like-minded individuals that let this game make them a family, who all look out for each other. A family that isn't just there for the game, but is truly there for each other. I'm going to apologize for saying this in advance. I'm going to fuck up your name. Eliri? I'm going to hope I pronounced that right. The DIU, to me, is a group that represents what all Helldivers should be. Friendly and caring towards all fellow divers. And people that can help combat others trying to scare off new players with things like team killing. Rivali the Archer says, the DIU to me is a faction of great men and women working, playing, and laughing together. It is a place of brotherhood and patriotism, in-game, that lives up to the call of Super Earth's finest. A place where friendships are born, trust is a must, and dedication to get the job done is required. Akurami, to me, the DIU is more than just a place for like-minded individuals to gather for a common cause. It's hope given form. The days before hearing about the DIU, I was feeling helpless and without purpose because of the rampant, at the time, negativity towards ultimately small mistakes on Arrowhead's part. Then I saw the announcement about the DIU and decided to give it a try, and a million other lifetimes I would make the same choice. The DIU is a place where hope, friendship, and unity and fun all come together to create an amazing and welcoming space that brings me joy every time I check a channel to see what's up. People here are always awesome, one of a kind, and fun to hang out with. The DIU is not just a community, it is hope, a new path for a diver that thought they lost their purpose. I am eternally grateful to everyone here for making it as vibrant as it is, and I look forward to the many battles, joys, and liters of oil spilled together. Alright, this one's gonna be a long one. Lifeline Actual says, what does the DIU mean to me? It means I'm not alone in orbit anymore. I've lost good men, people I cared about. I've carried bodies to extraction just so they wouldn't be left behind, and I've pulled others back from the brink when there was still something to save. After I lost my squad, I drifted from SOS to SOS, deployment to deployment. I still had purpose but no destination, just movement without belonging. Then a transmission broke that silence. The DIU, a new organization gathering divers for a cause greater than ourselves. I joined not knowing what to expect. I wasn't looking to get close to anyone, I just needed somewhere to exist where I wasn't alone in orbit between calls. On my first day, I saw potential, not just in the unit, but in myself if I committed to it. So I did. If I was going to do this, I needed to be the best version of myself, so I left to train. I learned from people better than me. I became better than when I arrived. And once I was ready, I came back. When I returned, I wasn't just accepted, I was welcomed. More than that, I was missed. This was new. I've been forgotten about so many times before, left behind, but not here. Here, people noticed when I was gone. They messaged me private, ran drops with me. They changed something in me. I started to smile again. I started to care. Not just about surviving, but about the people I was surviving with. I want to protect them, not because I have to, but because they matter. The DIU to me is a collection of uniquely gifted individuals with different strengths, different flaws, but they fit together in a way that works. We cover each other, we keep each other steady, and we make sure that no one carries the weight alone. The DIU is home for lost divers, for the ones who kept going without knowing why, for the ones who thought they were already forgotten, a place where you are seen again, where you matter. The DIU is home, and that's always worth fighting for. Dingle Donkle. To me, the DIU is home, a space overflowing with liberty, prosperity, and democracy. It's full of nice people that you can become friends with very easily. I had no one to play Helldivers with, that is, until I joined the DIU, which was one of the best decisions yet. We aren't just some small random faction, we are a group of professionals, younger and older, freshly enlisted and veterans. We are the Democratic Integrity Unit. High Inquisitor Locket Ghost. What does the DIU mean to me? Well, at first, I thought it was a good idea to join it just to meet new divers and play. But now, for me it is not just a place to play Helldivers doing some roleplay, but it's a place filled with nice people that are willing to help anytime, even sacrificing their sleep schedule just to chat with new people and aid whenever it is needed. It's a place where everybody can learn about each other and fight for managed democracy, all together like a brotherhood. For this, I think this faction is not just a place to play, but a family ready for anything. Shang Fei. In fact, the Democratic Integrity Unit is more than just a place for me to be a fellow soldier. Besides finding a sense of community and loyal fighters for democracy here, I found relief from the overwhelming feeling of loneliness and uselessness. And seriously, thank you guys. This is more than just a hobby group. It's a fighting brotherhood. Sun Broku. I haven't really been here long enough to feel qualified to say this, but the DIU is a place where I can find a place with people like me, and a place where I could trust others, a place where people are willing to sacrifice their sleep for me and others. The DIU is a place where I can belong. Before I joined, I felt lost as far as the game. I only had a few friends who could hang, and only very few occasionally. Now I feel like I don't have to worry about that anymore. A place to fit in, a place not to feel left out, a place worth fighting for. Honor to the Democratic Integrity Unit, and to all the brothers and sisters in arms. Rob. To me, this feels like a clan to be able to meet new people, talk about Helldivers, and to overall bring Helldivers together for the most part. To have everyone to be able to communicate their feelings on the game and on what the devs are doing. To make fun, and to have it too. This to me feels like how most, if not all, clans should be, and the DIU does it democratically. High Inquisitor Music Man. Some of the info here was mentioned in my intro, but I'll be repeating some of it. Honestly, I wouldn't have been a Helldiver to begin with if it weren't for Lord Jamaru and our former co-workers for convincing me to get it, though all but James don't play anymore. He eventually introduced me to his group of Helldivers, but while I had the game and learned a lot of things, I still didn't get a chance to play much with my work schedule. Several months later, I see a YouTube video from C4 about veteran Helldivers, followed shortly by another one on new Helldivers. The doom scroll algorithm did its job. So I joined the DIU Discord just to see if there was anyone I could dive with and continue learning the game, since I now have time to do it after work. People do realize we've been mostly here less than a month, right? It feels longer though. We are not a large community, but every day we get new people. To some of you, this place is new gaming community that you wanted to be a part of. To others, it's a clan/guild that you joined. Everyone has opinion on what this place is, but my opinion is a little odd. Odd is a good word for what I'm about to describe. It's a place that gave me a new interest in Helldivers, the initial reason I joined. But then afterwards, I saw potential of what could be made. Much faster than I expected, it became not a matter of what could be, but will be. It's not perfect, no such thing as perfect. So there's always work to be done. But you know what? This is our corner of the gaming community that we all are in our own way and want to succeed, regardless of the motivations that brought us together. Let's keep working hard to make this place the best that it can be. Selfish Mod, out.
You all made this possible. We together can do so much more and go much further. I honestly can't wait to see how high we climb and all the good we can do together.